Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you all for tapping in. I have a little extra energy, so I thought I'd come on right quick. First and foremost, thank God for waking us up this morning, this day, blessing us, giving us a chance to be better today than we were yesterday. You know, another chance to do something different, another chance to right our wrongs, another chance really to just give him all the praise. At the end of the day, gratitude is where it's at. Sending all prayers and love to those who've been affected by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. I am really, really grateful to God for downgrading that hurricane to Category 3, and the fact that I haven't heard so far any fatalities. That right there in itself is a blessing. And I personally feel, because God loves me, that he heard my prayers last night. Sometimes things happen and I'll be like, dang, God, do you really be looking out for me like that? Like, you really be listening to my prayers? And then sometimes I think, I wonder if God says, like, okay, so first of all, we already know that what's done is done and God's will be done, right? We don't have the power to influence him, but I think, and y'all tell me wrong, right, any Bible scholars out there, sometimes I'll be thinking, like, because this is where grace and mercy comes in, right? Like, I wonder if God sometimes says, okay, if 400 million people pray this prayer tonight, I will spare, this thing. I don't know. So for some reason, I feel like my prayer was answered because I prayed really hard, that Hurricane Milton wouldn't be as catastrophic as the media was making it sound. And so when I woke up at 3 in the morning and I'm looking at updates or whatever, and it was saying that it downgraded and things like that, and the weather damage wasn't as bad as we all thought it would be, I was pleasantly surprised and just eternally grateful that God spared Tampa and those other cities in Florida. Thank you to whoever is on the live. Go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate you. People always get talked about for asking people to hit likes, but it's like, just hit the like. Like, you hear, it's free. It don't cost nothing. Just hit it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, though. But yeah, shout out to all those people and the people that are without power and water. May God protect you guys and that you guys get some help soon. Hey, Yoga. Hey, Kai. I know that Dominion Power up here from Virginia went down there to Florida to help out. So I know a lot of the power companies are on standby and they are going to help out. But sometimes it's not fast enough. So I just pray that all the people that are suffering, that, will get some help locally, and, that they'll get it soon and they don't have to suffer. I don't want to get into the whole politics of FEMA and money and all that stuff, because all it's going to do is frustrate me. We got all this money for everybody else and they mama, but when it comes to our own citizens, my God, I mean, if we don't wake up, the time is now. The time is now. Hey, Only Bim. Hey, Madeline. The time is now to wake up and to see, to smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee and see what is happening, y'all. Look at who we have currently in office and then think about how things are going down. If you only base your vote on that, there's your answer. Tejota. What's up? So, shout out to those people, and I pray that everybody is safe. I know some people in Florida. I know one person in particular that I'm cool with that's out there. I know another person that comes on the channel that has his own channel, Frank Brown. Check out his channel. He's out there. He's in a surrounding city though. And he said he was going to be safe, but I literally, worry about the people that I care about and that I build a bond with. My son spent 7 months in Florida when I deployed, but that family is no longer there. But I even know people who I worked with in the military that are stationed out there. You know what I'm saying? So I know some other people in Florida. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of people in Florida. I ain't even gonna lie. I know a lot of people in Florida. So, you know, my heart just goes out to them, and I just pray that everybody is okay. What up, Riz? You know, um, shout out to Pocanova too. Make sure you guys check out her channel. It's Pocanova, just the way it sounds. Pocanova, 2 words separate. And she was talking about the hurricanes and how, you know, she has a friend out there that's right there in Tampa that refused to leave, you know. And it is hard when you know that there are people out there that are going to hunker down. But she also made it a point to express that everybody can't get out. That's just like with Hurricane Katrina. You know, I remember being young and dumb and saying, well, they're dumb for just staying there, you know. And then after I saw all that devastation, I mean, I cried for so long because of the effects of Hurricane Katrina, and to know that mostly my people were affected. I mean, it hurt me. I even fell out with a coworker because we were both deployed to Diego Garcia at the time. And I remember watching it come on the news, and I may have cried or said something. And he said that very same thing, you know, where they're dumb for not leaving, you know. And I had previously had that thought, like, well, why didn't they just leave? You know, I never said, oh, they were dumb for doing that, for staying. But when he said it, it was just this sound of hatred that I couldn't shake. And I never saw him the same after he made that comment, you know. But yeah, just the devastation of that. And you have to think, a lot of people literally cannot afford to leave, you know. People can't afford to leave. Or they don't have anywhere to go. Or they're used to hurricanes and they've survived, so they're like, I'm gonna just stay and see what it is. But you know, you can't convince people otherwise, especially when they're grown, you know. I'm just glad that my prayers were answered and that there were no fatalities, and it seems as if people are starting to get some help. And I think just the news coverage and people being vocal about the lack of help is helping as well, you know. Sub-Zero, what's up? Can you please leave $100 so I can use and steak to buy some groceries? Where are you? I can't even understand what you're saying. Fishing Planet. Charles, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Yes, absolutely. Melvin, Melville. What up today, Black Mama? Hey. Hey, Black Beauty. Hey, beloved. Nothing much. Just chatting. I really don't have anything in particular I wanted to talk about. I just really wanted to send a shout out to the people out there in Florida and all the people who were affected by Helene and Milton. Really, you know. And just to remind people that we have to be grateful for what we have. You know, our situations may not be the best, but there's always somebody else that's going through worse, you know. And that's not to negate, you know, our own struggles and tribulations, but sometimes we have to see the silver lining in where we currently are, you know. And I was talking about Pocanova and how she expressed different reasons why people don't evacuate, you know. And the one thing that I like about her channel is that she's very inspiring. First of all, she's a good storyteller. She got stories for days because she's in the entertainment business, but she's also a mother and has had different relationships and has traveled and relocated and put her faith in God and just done things without thinking twice. And so she's been very inspirational. And I know she was talking about like her doing lives versus doing videos and how lives work for her. And I was thinking about why sometimes people would rather be, I think I am empathetic. I think I am an empath on some levels, you know, because I hold things, but I'm learning to not harbor other people's issues and let it affect me as a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning to block it, take it, receive it, give what I can, do what I can, and then let it go. You know what I'm saying? The older I get, I'm learning to release certain things and not hold on to other people's pain, right? But very great storyteller. She tells stories and things like that. And she was talking about her lives and why, you know, her lives pop and her videos may not necessarily do. And I think part of the reasons why people like to gravitate towards lives, I think there's several reasons. I think one, a lot of people need validation, and you know, they like to know that a person somewhere else is reading their comment and responding, and that for some reason helps them feel like maybe they are still part of society. Because truth be told, a lot of us have cut a lot of people off. A lot of us have decided that we're just not going to deal with one another, and we would rather just stay home or rely on our devices to connect to people. But I'm here to tell you that it's cool and all sometimes, but not all the time. We really have to start cultivating the relationships that we currently have, you know, with people that are in real life. Because I'm telling you what, these social media relationships ain't shit. I'm just telling you, like, you can meet people through YouTube, through Facebook, through Instagram, connect and all of that, and it'd be cool, but it's nothing like having a genuine, solid relationship with people that you've actually spent time with, you know, and have gotten intimate with, and not on a sexual intimate level, but just on an intimate level where you can have deep conversation. And the thing about it is, I've had some really great deep conversations with people online, and that's the sad part, is that sometimes in order for me to feel validated in what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, I have to go online to find that, rather than with somebody I actually know. And that sucks sometimes, you know, but that's just not the way it should be. I think, you know, we got to start having some patience. We have to start softening our hearts, and we have to start, you know, exercising the fruits of the spirit, you know, as far as like having patience and long suffering, and really just looking at people for who they are. Now, sometimes we can look at people for who they are, and it ain't what we need it to be, you know, and sometimes it's appropriate to move on. But sometimes we have to look beyond that exterior, you know, what they look like and certain things that they say. It's okay to have a different perspective from other people, you know. I think it's really important for us to understand why. Like, I was reviewing Married at First Sight, and the guy was telling his fiance that depending on your political views, to him determines your moral compass. And I think that is a flawed way of thinking, but I think it's important to understand why he thinks that way, because you got to figure, you know, where he's coming from and how he was raised and the things that he's been through, what shaped his thinking. We can't just cut people off because of the way they think, you know. And I think we are really quick to do that, you know what I'm saying? So talkative you are. I am. I mean, that's why I came on here. Did you want me to just come on here and just look at the screen? I mean, I know some people get on lives and they just be eating and shit, you know, chewing and stuff, and just looking out at the clouds, and just, you know, I could just sit here. I could do that too. You know, it's weird though, is that some of y'all will watch that shit. That'd be the weird thing to me. I can't do it. If I get online, it has to be something that I gotta be learning something. I need something that's gonna feed my soul. Now, I do watch a lot of dumb shit online. I do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, especially when I come to YouTube, I come to YouTube for different perspective, you know. Congrats on your transition. So brave of you. Are you a troll? Y'all just be stupid in these chats. Like, I don't even be understanding like how like, where do your head be at? Wow, that lady looks just like my granny. That lady looks just like my grandmother. That's crazy. Wow. I ain't about to cry on here. Y'all not about to have me crying. So do y'all just want me to go through and just like block all the people that are on here just talking stupid stuff? Am I supposed to do that? Because I really don't have the patience for it. But I think my channel might be affected, like if I let certain stuff ride. I don't know. Something I heard. Let's see. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Tara Kerr? Tara. Yeah, Tara Kerr. Tell the world we hate the referee who officiates the ball between Indonesia and Bahrain. He is very cheating. Bravo, my I don't know what's going on between Indonesia and Bahrain. I stopped through Bahrain before when I deployed. AJ, hey, this is Shreya from India. Lots of love. What do you like about? I've never been, but I'll tell you what, y'all food is banging. Indian food, chicken tikka masala is my favorite, and some garlic naan, boy, and some paratha bread, and some buttered chicken. Listen, Kerala Blasters. Hey, I'm from Bombay. Okay, that's what's up, Bombay. Yeah, never been. Never been. I'm sure it's nice though. I don't know. But yeah, we just have to we just have to have more patience with one another. And we have to start appreciating each other for the differences. Me personally, I don't want to be around people that are just like me or that think like me, because I'm a head case. I ain't even gonna lie. I think everybody got a little bit of crazy in them. You damn right, butter chicken is awesome, okay? Get into it if you haven't had it yet. Y'all better try some different stuff, some different things, you know? And quit being so closed-minded. Try some different stuff. You just never know. If you're a person that just likes bland and don't like different spices and things like that, or you have an illness where you can't take all that, I understand. But y'all got to try some different stuff. You know? Try some different stuff. Do you know any Malayan words? No? Teach me one. Okay, bye. Have a great... You too. Bye, Sarav Kumar. Oh, my soul, that chicken tikka masala. Yes, it do. Chicken tikka masala, man, with just like a little bit of spice, like not too spicy, but just like a little bit above mild, like a number 3 and number 4. And then you dip the bread in that, in the sauce, and just eat it. And then pour some rice on top of that, and chicken say, he eating chicken now. I'm an Indian from South Africa. I love my curries. Absolutely. Curry is the bomb. Huge glasses, I know. You gonna buy me some new ones since you don't like them? Believe me, all the food you eat in abroad is just some tomato pure. Yeah, tomato base. Yeah, little spices. But Indian food is way too different. Come to India, it's way. I believe you. I believe you. I was saying before that the best Indian food I ever had was when I was stationed in Germany. And that's because you have actual like Indian people from there, born there, that move there, and they open these restaurants, and it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? And that food was so good. Like the Indian food in Vegas was different than the Indian food I had in Germany. But I believe you. You got to go to the actual place to have the real. You know what I'm saying? But it's difficult to make, because I would love to learn how to make chicken tikka masala. I buy the kind in the glass jar and then add some stuff to it. But if I could make it from scratch, that would be awesome. It's just too many sauces, too many spices to add to the tomato base. You know, you gotta have the right amount of yogurt and the right amount of this spice and that spice, and I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a packet and I can make it do what it do. I'm okay. Check it then. I just ate deep fried crab. Ooh, damn thing done came out my... Why you make me say that? NYC eyeglass. How are you, girl? I'm good, Winks. How you doing? South African Indian curries beat India's curries. Really? Okay. I might have to try it. I've had Indian food before. I've had Ethiopian food before. And it was like this collard green thing with... What was in it? It was collard greens and something else. And I had to eat it with the bread. It comes with a big flat bread, and then you tear the bread, and then you grab it that way. I was like, can I just get a fork? I just want to eat the greens. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, we don't have those utensils here. Like, you're going to have to eat the way we eat. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. Oh, my God, it was so good. I'm going to have to try and find an Ethiopian spot out here. And then I had another dish from South Africa. They made like these, look like tacos, but the spices were just different. And I didn't care for that. It made my stomach hurt. But that was when I was in community college years ago. So, but I like trying different stuff for show. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't pork, I'll eat it. You know, I don't eat pork. Hey, today it's way too depressing in India. Why? What's going on in India? I'm sorry. You look gorgeous. Thank you, Azmat. Damn, I love me some greens. Yeah, I love greens too. I'm not a big kale fan, but I love collard greens. Cabbage is my favorite veggie, but it doesn't do well with my GI condition, so I can't eat it as often. But you know, different lettuces, dark green lettuce, that's good. I'm gonna make me a salad when I go home. Wink says, I'm great, thanks. I love your channel, by the way. You were my second sub. What? Thank you. Where the ham hocks at? Listen, I don't do ham hocks. What Pimp C say? Bitch, I don't eat ham hocks. I do not. I don't. So like when I make collard greens, I use smoked turkey legs. I use smoked turkey. You know what I'm saying? And when I do my black eyed peas, I use smoked turkey as well. I can't do ham hocks. I can't do the pork. I just can't. Like I know it make everything taste good. And I remember when I had some beans and rice from Popeyes, my ex was like, you know why it tastes so good, right? I'm like, no. He's like, because they use pork in it. Like, it's pork juice. And I was like, whatever, you lying. And I was so mad that he told me that because I found out and he was right. And I used to pride myself on not eating any pork. And he just had to bust my bubble. Oh, hate now. He just had to bust my bubble and just like tell me that. And so I kind of stopped eating the beans and rice. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I still do. Shoot. Look what you heard. Shoot. You seem like a great person. Thank you. I do try. You know, my relationship with God has soared tremendously ever since I stopped drinking alcohol. You know, I'm able to see things for what they are a little bit more clearly. And I am so grateful to him. And that makes me more of a pleasant person, to be honest. Hello from Dubai. Oh, Dubai. I want to go there. What up, Judge? How you doing? What you up to? My son had a birthday yesterday. He turned 10. Libra gang in the house, right? So we still kind of celebrating a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I told him at midnight, yo, your birthday is over, because he came into my room around 2 and was like, what are you doing still up? And I'm like, what are you doing up? You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's 10, so he's trying to assert this sort of dominance that I've been actually wanting him to do. But I'm like, bro, you can't tell me what to do. Like, listen, there's limits to this. Like, you may be 10, you may be in the double digits like ma, but pipe down, bro, you still a kid. The peer says, hi, dear, I'm from India. Kashmir, 28 years old. My name is Saeed. I want to be your loyal good friend. Okay, we'll keep coming to the channel and we could chop it up. What you laughing at, Ben Hunter? I can't understand that one. I'm sorry, AJ. Sounds great. Want to hear a joke? As long as it ain't X-rated, because I might read it out loud. But yes, jokes are always welcome because, you know, we all need a laugh here and there. Bulletproof. I wish they was bulletproof. Like, these glasses so damn big, they probably bulletproof. They might be. I don't know. I like them though. When I got them, my son was like, you got those glasses like you think you're trying to be like you want to look like you're smart. And I'm like, oh, you trying to say I'm dumb, son? Oh, okay. I got you. Car windshield. Okay. Come with the roast. At least you eat one time. Kerala traditional food is vegetarian. Okay. Popeye's red beans and rice. Oh my God, so good. It is good. Yo, and when I was deployed, when I was in Jordan, oh my God, it was horrible. Oh my God. And it's a Muslim country, so they, you know, couldn't use the pork. So I mean, I guess that was the difference, but also their beans weren't thick. They were real runny and it just wasn't good. It didn't taste good. The texture wasn't good. And when I make pinto beans or my black eyed peas, I cook them down a lot to where there's like a thick base around the beans itself too. You know what I'm saying? You pour that over some rice and it just be this little mush kind of thing. But it was not good. But yeah, Popeyes is the bomb if you get them on a good day and you don't have kids that are high working behind the counters, because goodness, here it's horrible. It's hit or miss. Unfortunately, I got to go on to the military base in order to get good Popeyes. Judge said, just got home from running the streets. These streets. What you out there causing havoc for, Judge? Don't be out here being a problem. Onion sprout head. Yeah, I just dyed my hair, actually. Black, y'all. I'm trying to do like low manipulation to my hair for a while. And just pull it back like this and not be in it too much. So that, you know, it'll be all right. Because I've probably been having my hands in it too much, and you know. But thanks, Mike. I like that. Onion Sprout, the Indian restaurant outside of Pulaski in Germany, was my all-time favorite. What was the name of it? Because the one that we went to, I think that was it. It was called Bombay. Was this near Ramstein? If that's the same one, then we own to something. Because that food was good. Me and Erica used to go there all the time. Bro, you know. Where you from? Do I know you? The peer says, hi, dear. I'm from... You already told me that, bruh. Emily! What's up? How are you, Mike, doing? Yep, Libra gang. Y'all are off the chain. The way y'all think be different. Let's see. Wink said, why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team? I have a feeling this is going somewhere. I ain't going to be able to read that out loud. Kawa say, drink vodka, Viking to you. Oh, I can't drink vodka no more. I went to lunch with my cousin the other day and she ordered a Bloody Mary. She's 71 though, so I'm like, who drinks Bloody Marys? But that's what she had, and the lady was like, do you want the well drink or do you want the Tito's? And she was like, oh, I'm not sure what's the difference. I said, go ahead and get the Tito's, because Tito's slap. Like, from what I remember, Tito's used to be, oh, I used to love me some Tito's. Don't let me get to reminiscing. But yes. Are those prescription? They are, and they transition, so they get darker in the sun. You know, they become shades, and then they lighten up. But yeah, I only use them really for driving or to see, like, you know, far distances. And then, you know, if I'm feeling insecure and I want to do a video, but, you know, the glasses are like my little security blanket, so I'll put these on. That gives me a little bit of extra courage to go live sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I only use them when I'm driving for the most part. You know, if I need to read something little, I have to take these off in order to see it. Can I drop my Snapchat? I don't have Snapchat. You can drop it for other people to check it out, but I don't do Snapchat. Damn, what up, struggling and striving? How are you? Are you feeling better today than you were yesterday? I hope so. Condolences for your auntie that died during Hurricane Helene. You know, shout out to all the people who endured, you know, the travesties and the devastation from these storms, you know. But prayers with you always. He said, I'm definitely on ya. Judge says, you can't handle your son when he get 15 and Libra energy really turn on. Damn! Don't tell me that, Judge. I guess I'm going to have to find a way to get good with his daddy again. I might have to do a little something strange for some change. I might have to get good in with him. So way I could be like, yo, your son's cutting up. I need a little freedom. Maybe we can make this. You know, shout out to all the women that had children by men that are taking their kids in. Because, yo, y'all the real MVPs. If I had used my antennas back then, like, if I get pregnant and we don't work out, will he take the kid for a year or two? You know what I'm saying? Things to ponder, but hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. We got probably the cutest clothes today. You did? From where? You got to email me, Emily. Email me and send me your email address. Yeah, email me. My email is moperspective, no E at the end, @gmail.com. And it's written in my bio description too. Email me. What's good? Nothing much. What's good with you? Did you go live today? If you did, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'll catch the replay. I think you went live for a little bit though. And then I liked the fishing one yesterday. Yeah, ignore them haters. You know, it's always going to be something. But I mean, at the end of the day, your channel is thriving. You're at 42,000 subscribers. I'm proud of you, because when I first started tapping in, you was only at like 7,000. And to me, 7,000 was already like, whoa, this dude is doing it. And the next thing I know, you're at 42 because you are consistent and you are out there dropping the knowledge that people need to hear regarding Trump versus Kamala. So keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen, where would we be without the haters? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, haters is what keeps us going. You know what I'm saying? I thrive off of that. Like, when people tell me I can't do something, or when I find out that somebody's secretly in competition, that's when I pipe up. I pipe it up, because they hate it. Ooh, they hate it. Like the one that's watching me right now, bitch. I know you watching. I know you hating it. I ain't gonna stop, though. Ain't gonna stop. I'm from San Diego, Cali. Riz Lord says, yo, queen, do you think Diddy's a booty? It's been proven that he is, right? I mean, I don't know. I think so. I don't know. I don't care. That's the thing. I don't really care. All I know is you get what you give. You know what I'm saying? And if you put out negative vibes, you're going to get negative things coming back to you, because karma is a bitch. You know? And vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. He always gets the last word, whether here or in the afterlife. You know, too many people are just not concerned about where their souls are going. So we have to be careful of how we conduct ourselves here, especially if you do not repent. So if he is a bandit, he's in the right place. He should be very happy, right? Love from India. What up, believe me? But Dread says, baby, you fish. You make me regret being gay. Then come on back to the other side then. You ain't got to stay there. You ain't got to stay there. Come on home, baby. Come on home. I'm sure there's a beautiful woman that would love to have you. Emily says, we got some diapers and clothes today by shopping. Nice. That's good. I bet they're cute. I love baby clothes. I'll be looking at baby clothes when I go to Target, and I'll be like, who am I getting this for? Because all the kids I know are older. Let me see. My friend Khadijah, her kid is, I don't think he's 2 yet. That's probably the youngest kid I know. You know, that's 2. Oh, no, I got it. My great nephew. He's not even 1 yet. I need to get him some stuff. It's been a while. You're from India? Shout out to India. Do you think Diddy's guilty or he was just being romantic? Well, I guess we would have to define what romantic is. You know, because what might be romantic to you might not be romantic to me. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got to drug somebody in order to be intimate with them, there's nothing romantic about that, and it's against the law. So, you know. That's what they're alleging in the lawsuits. We gonna see. We gotta wait and see what all comes out, you know? Definitely romantic. Y'all stupid. If that's how y'all think, ooh, goodness. Because she kept running away from the balls, that's the appropriate version. That's why she got kicked off the football. Okay. She kept running away from balls, yeah. Tanzania. What's up, Paul? I want to go there. That's my dream. Trump 2024 all day. I don't have a song of the day. Roll the Dice by 4 Bars. Who is that? Is that a local rapper? I'll have to check it out. Y'all got to check out J. Cole's new song called Poor Antonio. Fire. You know, he was talking about basically staying out of it. You know what I'm saying? And saying that Drake and Kendrick had a thirst to be first. You know, a thirst to be first. And that's really all it is just ego at the end of the day. Just ego, you know. But he was giving his spin on it, his stance, and why he decided to bow out, because he would rather remain friends with somebody than for that person to become their foe. Because that's what happens when these rap battles start. It doesn't just stay in the booth. It usually will escalate to the people that you know, that surround you and work for you and work with you, and things happen. And you've seen what happened between, you know, and poor old Drake, he can't come out with a decent song to save his life, poor guy. You know what I'm saying? He's really shooketh, you know. And that's what happens, like when you knock down a peg or two, it's hard to come back up because of your pride. You feel bad. Your insecurities will start to show, but you have to be stronger than that. You know, strong, wise people push through, and they come back out on top. And I feel like he will. Something's got to happen for him. But you know, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He's got a little straightening. That's all. Just a little straightening. What up, the Raven? No, she don't do no financial help over here, bro. What you want? Oh, somebody was asking about some financial help. Okay. Thanks, Judge. Jesus Christ is the one and the only true living God. That's right, John. Better go find a cat. Do over. Oh, Lord. Judge in here cutting up. Emily said, how would Diddy be just being